I recently read a book, The Secrets of Sandhill Road. In the late 15th century, Queen Isabella of Spain gave some money to someone. That was the beginning of venture capital. Do you know to whom was the money given? It was given to Columbus to find the shortest route so that trade could be facilitated to India. That is how it all began. There's very little perspective on the VC industry written by insiders. Scott Kapoor is someone who is working at one of the top VC companies, and this book gets credence from his inside understanding of the VC industry. The VC firm he works is Anderson Horowitz. He says that the entire VC industry landscape was changed by the coming of Y Combinator. Y Combinator brought in a unique platform which provided an opportunity for young entrepreneurs with fresh ideas to start off by getting some small seed money given by Paul Graham. In fact, it would not be wrong to say that the rise of incubators all across the world is partly because of the success of Y Combinator incubators. Scott Kapoor says that there are three things that a VC looks before investing. The first is the people involved. What is the unique insight that a person brings to the problem? What is the unique insight that the product brings to solve the problem? This is something which is very, very important for the VC to look at. The second thing that Scott talks about, which is of great interest to the VC, is the market size and the founder fit. Not the market size, founder fit, it is the market and the founder fit. How is the founder fit to ensure that he gets traction in the market? So that is the second thing. The third thing is the market size of the product. How large is the market that is going to be addressed? In another book I read about total addressable market and total addressable problem. There's a separate. That is another way to look at the same thing. But essentially, what is the scale of the problem, and to what extent can the company take over that market? That is an important consideration for VCs. With success of investment in products like Pinterest, Slack, I think an insider from Anderson Horowitz is well placed to make judgment calls on exactly how things are for in the perspective of the VCs. One of the important things that the book mentions is what should an entrepreneur look to ensure that a deal that the VC finally signs on, which is called a term sheet, is not lopsided in favor of the people who know more about it. The VCs have been doing things again and again, so they are people who are well versed with it. But for the entrepreneur, it's the first time around. He says, look at the size of the investment, look at the liquidation preferences, and look at the control. So if someone comes on board from the venture VC side, someone from your side should also come on board. If a new investor who comes in this next round, if they come on board, you should also ensure someone comes on board from your team too. This is to ensure that the direction of the company is as per the founder's wishes, because at the end of the day, it is he who steers the ship. One of the examples that is mentioned in the book is how VCs helped Airbnb. Airbnb was primarily aimed for conferences and ensuring that people have a place to live when they attend conferences. That's how the idea of room sharing came about. But the VC involved took this idea and put it onto the hotel industry and completely changed the size of the market. So there's a lot of ways where VCs pitch in apart from money. It is not just money, it is advice, it is ensuring that you don't fall and make same mistakes that they made once. So having a sound, credible VC provides you with much more options and many other things apart from money. So whenever you are going to raise money, you may have a look at this book and gain insights on how to move forward. Thank you so much, and I hope you are enjoying a small effort.